Thank you for watching this presentation of the Upland Racing League.
Brought to you by the Epics Podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 Eastern, 6:15 Pacific. Promotional consideration for today's race has been paid for by the following. The Upix Podcast and the Hyde Park Ninjas and the Metaverse Auto Group Dealership and by Mahoney MV Motorsports and myupland.info and My Next World, and by Custom Craft Universe, and by Anthology Puzzles, The Bag of Upland, and Iceman Manufacturing, and the Metaverse Racing News Network.
Good day, race fans. How we doing today? We've got a huge week of racing coming at you with a double header today. I'm joined, as always, by URL Commissioner Dak. Dak, how are you doing, sir?
Good. I don't know if I'm ready for this much racing.
I know, right? This should be crazy. This week we've got, of course, the URL Week 6 Kart Week coming at you from the Castle Run Speedway in Kansas City. And yes, it is Iceman Kart Week this week. We have lots of karts we're giving away, including a grand prize drawing for one of our lucky viewers today of a complete set of the 9 current in progress manufactured Iceman karts, which is going to be super exciting for somebody, valued at 133,000 UPIX. So super awesome today. Can't wait. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Let's introduce our drivers for today's race. Introducing our drivers for the 2024 URL UPIX Podcast Pro Series Championship. Racing for the Neo MW Motorsports Racing Team, number 21, Wanderer 1976, and number 13, Metashpook. Representing Denevils Racing, and number 15, Wolf Warner, and number 15, M. Waga Mizzy. Representing the Hyde Park Ninjas, it's the Heroes of Hyde, number 14, Funky Beats, and number 29, Picasso. Representing the Castle Elite Racing Team, number 10, Buellman, and number 18, TB125. Representing the Metaforce Racing Team, number 4, Akaprapi, and number 5, Phalos. And finally, representing the 4-time Series Championship winners, Mahoney MV Motorsports, number 6, Matt Suter, and number 21, San Mahoney, with alternate driver, Risey. All right, that's our racers for today's race. Good luck, everyone. Checking out what happened after last week's race, we had Matsuda coming back with a first place finish. Not quite enough to regain the top spot. He was able to hold it for 1 week so far this season. Other than that, San Mahoney has been just dominating racing this season with 3 wins to really kind of cement his place in the top spot. But there's still plenty of points out there in the last 3 races, and there's only 12 points to separate the top 4 places. So, San Mahoney, Matsuda, Buellman, and Metashpook all still have a chance to get in there. Wander with an outside chance to get in there with a couple of good races, providing that the San Mahoney Matsuda team doesn't finish very high in the next few races. What do you think, Dak? This is shaping up to be quite the season so far.
I think the Mahoney team is going to have to make sure they protect their cars because I could see drivers might want to sabotage. But as
Yeah,
we
no kidding.
know, anything can happen during race day. I mean, technical difficulties are a thing. So we'll see what happens. But the Mahoney team has always been consistent, and they've been able to take advantage of any errors. And nowadays, there's just more opportunity for errors.
Right. Yeah, that is absolutely true, especially with the new braking mechanic. As you said, it's certainly kind of changed the game a little bit. And checking out what happened in the team board, there was a little bit of movement going on. Metaspook and Wander with the good combined finishes last week was able to jump up ahead of the Castle Elite team and take over the second place spot by 8 points. So this board right here, I'm expecting quite a lot of movement in over we go as we go over the course of the next 3 seasons. So it should be pretty interesting, fairly entertaining, of course, as always.
Yep.
Checking out
And
where we are at today, we are on the Castle Run Speedway. Whoops, a little too crazy there. We are on the Castle Run Speedway. This is a track that everybody should be familiar with. It's one of the first tracks sanctioned in the URL. It's 2.19 miles. We've got 17 uh, pretty good turns. We've got a couple of boost spots if you want to take advantage of them. One's kind of short. One's a good, between 2 and 3 is a good stretch there.
yeah, but coming off the start line on that first and second turn, that can get tricky.
It can, and you have to pay attention because that first turn, even off the start, can cause you to skid if you're not careful. So, going to be super interesting to see how these guys are going to navigate this track today.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see with the new mechanics how this track holds up.
Right? No kidding. So let's go ahead and start our first giveaway because, as I said, it is Iceman Track or Iceman Manufacturing Cart Day, and we're going to start things off with an Iceman cart, of course, and that is going to be. I hate when this thing does this. Hashtag Iceman in the comments. Hashtag Iceman. And
And I still can't enter, right?
you cannot enter. As many times as you try, you cannot enter. Hashtag Iceman, and we're going to keep this one going because we have lots of Iceman cards to give away. We're going to give away a couple here, a couple of these United States cards between races, and then we are going to give away our grand prize uh, uh, today, which is super awesome. It's going to be a full collection of 9 Iceman cards to some lucky viewer today. So
It's crazy.
jump in there, hashtag Iceman,
I did like the way you had them all kind of positioned around their flag. That was kind of cool.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we do have a code up also. So the race is starting up.
All right, and we are getting the code in, and we are going to
Where
jump over
where are
here.
you going to go over to check and see progress?
I am looking over at myupland.info in the race lobby section there. You can see all the progress of who's jumping in races, um, whether they're qualifying, what's going on. Uh, he Buellman is a superstar. I just want to say that. Of course, driving for Castle Elite Racing Team as well, which is the team I own. So big shout out to Buellman. He keeps adding stuff to his myupland.info tools, and it's really really cool.
And a quick shout out to Wolf Warner, who can't race today, but he gave us a quick update, which is nice to see.
Absolutely.
Uh,
So let's check out who is in heat number one. We have M. Wagamizzi, Matsuda, TB 125, Wander 1976, San Mahoney, and Funky Beats running in heat number one today. So a lot of things going on here. And what? Come on now.
Mm.
There we go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have all 6 racers in. So I am going to try to jump in the code now
I'm gonna
so we
do the
can
same.
spectate. Oh yeah, and I got into spectate, so I'm super happy about that. Let's see
Oh
if we can
shoot!
go with smooth today.
Ah, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, daggone it, unresponsive.
All right, so don't forget hashtag IceBand there. We do have everybody that's in and qualifying now.
Okay, whew. Made it before the qualifier finished.
There you go. Bit tricky
Cool.
getting in there as spectators these days, but
Just got
we're
to get in
doing
before the
good.
qualifier finishes.
That's right.
All right. Ooh, Matsuda 106. Nice. Sam Mahoney right on his heels. This is going to be a fast race. Wait, TB is missing?
Looks like
So
TB's in
who
there.
jumped in? Yeah, TB is
Funky
in.
Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got everybody. There's 6 drivers. Got M-Wagon Mizzy qualifying now. Funky Beats finishing up her qualifying run.
Whoa. Look at that. 105.
Wow, Wanderer
Wanderer.
coming in with a 105.461. That's a little fast.
Funky Beats with the 108. 4th spot. I like it. I like to see all this.
And here we go. We got Matsuda and San Mahoney is the one of the teams that are racing both drivers in the same heat. So this has presented a whole new kind of dynamic to the team aspect of racing. So we do have everybody qualified. Matsuda can go ahead and start that race.
There we go.
And let's get moving.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I get excited about this part. It's always so much work, but damn, it gets exciting when it's race day.
Here we go on the Castle Run Speedway. And everybody might be wondering about the 2 separate there on the speedway, the 2 structures side by side. Eventually, that's going to be the Castle Run reverse track. Whenever they, oh no, TB got booted. Not good, not good.
Won't be able to represent the
All
home
right.
team.
Try to get back in there if you can, TB.
Yeah. Well, that also does mean then we have to wait for the timeout. So everyone else, just hold your horses, stay there, don't do nothing.
Well, of course, as Dak said, nobody do anything, nobody refresh, anything like that. We'll jump in here, hopefully, pretty quickly. We can get this resolved. But in the meantime, just everybody hang your horses a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to get some stuff done too while we wait.
Right?
Always something going on.
Yes, of course. We have a again. We have a super busy day today. We're hoping that these go pretty smooth.
Yeah. But, you know.
Nope, it won't let TB back in. Oh
Ugh.
no! And this happens, folks. You know, we like to say our drivers have pit crews that don't necessarily get along. And here we go. We are off. Wander 1976 with a boost right off the gate, going into that first turn with the skid. We knew that was a possibility, but now we're going to get them all bunched up here because everybody's going to start using boosts here, and Wander off with another boost and going to skid into that turn, and maybe not such a good idea because here comes Matt Suter right around the outside of him there. Matt Suter now taking the lead with Wander 1976 in second place, Funky Beats in third, M. Wagamizzi in fourth. M. Wagamizzi, TV. Now, something interesting here. We've got Sam Mahoney in sixth place, trying to make up some ground here. Not something you normally see, but here we go. Sam Mahoney trying to make up on TB 125 and M. Wagamizzi, who are running pretty solid at the moment. Wander 1976 still in second place behind Matt Suda. And here we go. Wander trying to make up some little bit of ground here. And here comes Funky Beats right around the corner as well. This is going to be pretty interesting. Matt Suda with the first place going into lap number 2. Wander 1976 very closely behind still. Sam Mahoney making his way up around TB 125, who obviously had a pretty big crash there. And here we go. So now we've got M. Wagamizzi and Sam Mahoney here fighting it out. Sam Mahoney able to make it around M. Wagamizzi, now up into fourth place. He's got one more lap to go. Coming up on Funky Beats right now, making up time on these leaders. Wow, this is crazy. Matt Suda still up in the lead and extending that lead quite a bit, but Wander 1976 is not giving in, and Funky Beats holding her own in there in the third place spot still. But Sam Mahoney able to get around Funky Beats to take over that third place spot, and he is not going away, folks. Sam Mahoney making his way up into third now. Matt Suter in second, Matt Suter in first, and Wander still holding on to that second place spot. Sam Mahoney and Funky Beats now battling it out for fourth place. Sam Mahoney with a little bit of a charge in the tank still on that boost. Here we go. Wander 1976 still in second place. Matt Suter in first, but Wander is trying to make up some momentum here. I think Matt Suter's kind of got this track figured out. He's been racing here for quite some time.
Yeah.
And Sam Mahoney now taking pretty much total control of third place there. Funky Beats trying to still hold in there, but we've got M. Wagamizzi now making a move on Funky Beats. Not sure he's going to be able to make it all the way back up before the finish line here. We've got Matt Suter going into the finish and taking those turns very carefully, turn 16 and 17 there.
Take a look at Funky Beats and M. Waga. They were like neck and neck.
And we are into lap number 3, and the final lap coming up right now. Matt Suter still in the lead. Oh, no, I guess that is the final lap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I thought I don't know. Anyway, and there we go with the finish. Dak, you got a screenshot of that?
I do.
There we go with the finish, folks. Matt Suda taking the win at 3:15.195. Wander in 1976 with an impressive run at 3:17.280. And Sam Mahoney making that comeback at 3:17.892 to get into the finals and secure his first place position on that leaderboard for the season. So trying to stay up there and keep those points going. M. Wagamizzi, Funky Beats, TB 125, not making the final this week, and the Hyde Park Ninja team, the woes continue. Unfortunately, with TB 125 having some issues with his vehicle. All in all, pretty good race though.
Yeah, it's sad to see that we still continue to have some technical difficulties. Even Amwaga ran into some difficulties while he was racing.
Yep.
So uh, it's like race day, right? You just never know when the car is not going to perform. You never know when technology is not going to perform, right?
Mhm.
But we keep racing, and in general, it's been pretty exciting. And the race with Wander and Matsuda was pretty good. That first turn, that start, man, that is a killer skid out.
Yeah, that thing's vicious, and continues to present problems for the racers. So
Yeah.
super
All
awesome
right.
though. All right, let's go ahead and give away an Iceman cart real quick. Here we go. We got 13 in. Hashtag Iceman. Let's see who's going to win our first card for today. Oops, add to stage. There we go.
I'm like, you're not showing. Buellerman.
Buellman getting himself an Iceman card today. Congratulations, Buellman. Way to go.
It's good to see Miss B in the house.
Oh, we got Miss B in the house. Nice.
Yeah.
What up, Miss B?
Metamorph is here. Nice. Some new
Metamorph is actually
names.
Metamorph is racing today.
He's
Metamorph
racing up
is
next.
yeah, he's up next on the next heat. So let's go ahead and
Commercial.
get that next heat set up. And while we do that, let's break away for a quick commercial. All right, and we are back. And we are setting up heat number 2. And let's take a look and see who's in heat number 2 today. We've got Buellman Phalos, who is actually not in the race today. Recurrier will be taking his place. Wolf Warner, who is also not in the race today, and he is off uh, with his wife having some stuff taken care of. So our hats off to Wolf Warner and speedy recovery for his wife.
He's still on the phone though, paying attention. He's
He is
he's
paying attention, yes. So we have Metamorph 19, who is driving for Wolf Warner. That is Wolf Warner's substitute driver for today, Metamorph 19. We also have Picasso, our rookie driver for this season, along with Akapropi and Metashpook. So Metashpook is our starter today. There is a code posted. So let's go ahead and jump in there and get that qualifying run taken care of.
while people are
And
jumping in, I have to jump in on this real quick. So right after this, we have the Upland Racing Seasons finals. And as I go into enter the code, have you noticed like all of them going in there and practicing before the race? It's
yes,
pretty awesome.
yes,
Like,
there's a bunch of London tracks that are running right now. So, all right, let's go ahead and get all these drivers in the race here. Right now, we have Metashpook and Buellman in. Just waiting for my race ticker to refresh here. And there we go. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we missing?
who are we missing?
We are missing.
Acra property.
We are missing Recurrier.
Oh, Recurrier. Okay. Send
Just
him a
missing
ping.
Recurrier.
Alrighty. Let's go, Recurrier.
Okay, we have Metashpook who is qualified.
Recurrier is in, so he should be.
All right, I'm going to try
qualified.
to. I'm going to try to jump in here now. Yep. Okay, we
Yep.
got it. I am able to get in. So we will jump over there and see where our qualifying laps are going.
Yeah. It's always interesting to see.
And
105.
keep it going out there, folks. Hashtag Iceman. We're going to be giving away another cart after this race. Hashtag Iceman.
All right.
We've got a Picasso fan out there.
Ninjas always bring people out.
Right?
Little love from the other racers. I like that.
Yes, yes.
So let's see. The courier's finishing. Pretty much when he's qualified, we can start.
Well, see, we got some good times in there. Picasso laying down a 104.841.
Wow! That's the fastest lap time so far.
That's
Qualifier.
yeah, that's the fastest qualifier so far.
Woohoo! Yeah, 104, 105, 107. I mean, Courier got a 105. This is no joke. Courier's been practicing.
Mine's not completely updated yet, but
Yeah, I have mine running. They're at the start line.
I wonder why mine hasn't converted over to the start line yet.
Fine. Oh, they're going. Do you want me to share?
Yeah, go ahead and share. There we go. All right, let's get on a helicopter mode there.
Right. I always get just caught up in watching. Ooh,
I know, right?
damn.
And there we go. Buellman and Recurrier are taking the lead right
Look at
there.
this.
Nice battle. And who's that sneaking up on the outside there?
Picasso.
Picasso making a huge move to pass everybody. Now Picasso and Buellman are going to go back and forth.
So,
Let's jump up on that other camera. There we go.
yeah. Wow.
There we go. Buellman and Picasso. Picasso is making some waves here on this one. Clearly has been practicing this track a little bit. Buellman, and we've got
Metamorph.
Metamorph trying to get up on the inside of Buellman there. And
Yeah.
Buellman.
Oh, shit. Right.
Wow. Metamorph able to get around Buellman, but Buellman's going to go off into the outside and take that second place spot back. And now Metamorph
Oh,
back from him. Boy, we've got a heck of a race going on here for second. And now Metamorph has been busted down to fourth as Buellman passed him. Oh, and there we go. Picasso
The
still in the
skid.
lead. The skids coming off some of these turns are just ridiculous.
yeah. It's been the thing that's been taking out, and so it has allowed for a lot of shifting in position. But holy cow!
Yeah, right? So far, we've got Picasso in first, Buellman in second, Recurrier holding on to a nice third place spot. Let's see what the race is around this third place finishing position here. Recurrier and Metamorph. Metamorph trying to make it around Recurrier there. And it'll be the battle of the alternate drivers here
Yeah.
for this third place position, I think. Getting ready
Ooh,
to go
that was a nice
lap
move.
number 3. That was a nice move there. Metamorph going around Recurrier on that turn. But Recurrier
Ooh.
trying to make a bounce back using a boost
Ooh.
going through the start-finish line.
Can he get some? He got it.
He got it. He was able to get
Wow.
around that turn. But here comes Buellman on the outside, trying to make it in, and there goes
Oh.
Courier using another boost to try to get around turn number 3 there,
Wow, that worked.
and it did work. Interesting. Now Courier holding on to
Oh.
that second place spot with Metamorph 19 in third, but Buellman, don't count him out yet. He's still in there.
Look at this. Holy cow.
My goodness.
Picasso's gone. So, we're not even talking about him.
Yeah, we're not even. And there goes Buellman, able to get around the outside of Courier, going around that turn, taking it up into second place, getting around Metamorph. Nope, Metamorph takes it back. And here we go into the finish line. We're going to have Picasso in the first place spot with his Metamorph 19. Got to take second, and Buellman trying to get third, and he does. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. That was pretty interesting trying to get around that turn there.
I'm trying to see which one to go and view, but they're like in and out, and I'm like, who do I pick?
My gosh, that was quite the battle for that third place spot there. But Buellman able to squeak it out. Picasso with just a blazing run with a 3:14.495, blowing it out for that.
He'll be our starter for the final.
All
That
right.
gets him top
Picasso
qualifier.
with the top qualifying run there and able to start the finals for us. Wow, what it turns out to be a fantastic race. So, all right, let's go ahead. We gave everybody a chance to jump in there with hashtag Iceman one more time. So we are going to draw again and see who's going to get the next one. Hashtag Iceman. And who's going to get it this time? Jimmy Jester. Jimmy Jester wins a lot of stuff. I see him winning in all over in a lot of these wheel spins. All right, Jimmy Jester, congratulations. You won yourself an Iceman USA cart. Hit me up in DMs or on the URL server, and we'll make arrangements to get your cart to you. All right, and while we're on the subject, I might as well just get it out of the way right now. Let's go ahead and get our new hashtag up there. We are going to go, hashtag Vegas MCC. Hashtag Vegas MCC. This is for our grand prize of 9 Iceman carts, all lined up there on the bottom. This is 9 Iceman carts. It's a red cart, which is a standard production cart, but then there's a U.S. cart, an Australia cart, Brazil, Argentina, Germany, France, Philippines, and Canada. So you can win yourself an Iceman bundle series there. And why will this not work? Hopefully this thing is going to capture everything, right? Hashtag Vegas MCC. There we go. All right, we got it in there. Hashtag Vegas MCC. Let's go ahead and get that final race code up there and started.
Yep, we're working on that. You want to do a commercial?
I will do a commercial break, and we will be right back.
Today's race brought to you by the UpX Podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 p.m. Eastern.
The UpX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, musical charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.
All right, and we are back. And do we have a code up yet? No, I don't see one just yet.
Not yet.
Picasso.
Oh, he's typing.
Yep.
So we should have the code up soon.
Should get the code here soon.
every time we play the Upix podcast commercial, I'm always just like,
I know, right? So if anybody, we was on the Upix podcast last night. If anybody had a chance to check it out, there was a pretty intense conversation in regards to the vote that's happening in Upland, or that happened in Upland over the last day or so, in regards to locking unminted properties. It was quite the interesting experience. It was a really long show. I was trying not to fall asleep because it didn't end until after 11 o'clock, and I was up since 5:30 in the morning to get ready for work. So, but it was fun nonetheless. All right, so we have
oh, I forgot to
2,
tell
4.
who qualifies.
So this is Picasso, Metamorph 19, Buellman,
Wanderer
Matt,
1976, Sam Mahoney, and Matsuda.
and Matsuda. Yep. So there we go. We got Picasso, Ed, Buellman, Matsuda, Wander, San Mahoney. We are looking for Metamorph 19.
Wait. Metamorph? Why Metamorph?
Because
No,
he
Recurrier.
Metamorph.
Oh, it's
Not
Metamorph
Recurrier.
for Phalos?
Yeah, Metamorph. No. Metamorph
Oh.
is in for Wolf Warner, but
Oh, right.
Metamorph placed second in the second heat.
See, this is why I shouldn't be the guy doing all this because I get it wrong.
Metamorph, we need you. Get in the final.
Yes. Damn it. Wait.
Car still in use. Make sure you exit all the way out of racing, back to the map, and then go back in. All right, we got 2 qualified up now.
Okay.
We got Buellman qualified with a 109.461. Picasso qualified with a 106.27.
What's Bieleman's strategy to start in the back?
And now,
lagging.
Yeah,
Lagging.
now Matt Suter posting a 104.660 in qualifying.
Ooh.
And Metamorph is now in the race, so now we can jump in.
All right. Yeah, so Buellman was worried about his bandwidth and so forth and lagging, and sure enough, he foresaw the future.
Yes. As promised.
Don't forget to get your Vegas MCC coded.
Hashtag Vegas MCC. Don't forget to get that in there. So we are giving you 9 carts. Hashtag MCC or hashtag Vegas MCC. Get you 9 carts. We got 10 entries in there so far. 10 entries.
Woo! I wait, do I have an alternate account? I mean, come on, that is the odds of winning are good and the prize is amazing.
All right, we can go ahead and get that race started. Looks like, oh, Metamorph is still qualifying here. Let's see if we can. Not quite yet. We still got a minute 6. Metamorph is still on his qualifying run.
Should be able to get that in.
City Pigeon in the house. Going to see him up next in the Upland Racing Series.
He's getting ready for his races. I saw him practicing.
Right? And here we go. We're going to get a good start. Hopefully.
Be nice. Yep, there we go.
We got a
That's
great
good.
start. And they are off. San Mahoney, Matt Suter, Metamorph 19. Everybody using a boost going into that first corner, trying to see who gets escaped. And San Mahoney escapes from the pack, going around turn number 2. But here comes Wander, 1976, passes Metamorph and Picasso. Matt Suter up in 5th place. Buellman in 6th. Metamorph makes his way up to 3rd, trying to pass Picasso now, but Picasso takes the inside of that turn and gets back in there. Now Picasso coming up on Wander 1976. San Mahoney still taking off and got himself a pretty decent lead going up there. We can still see him from the car driver view here, but Picasso going into the back end of Wander 1976 right there. And both of them trying to make some gains on San Mahoney.
End up slowing themselves down.
Yeah, the braking system, and that's that's one thing that I know the community is kind of waiting for, is some sort of a braking indicator. Whether your screen turns a little bit, like a shade of red or something, I don't know, when somebody's braking. So we can get braking indicators here, or maybe even having working brake lights on the cars themselves.
I was wondering about that. I'm like, because it's not that difficult to end up smashing into someone because you don't know they're braking.
You don't know they're braking. Yep.
And that takes both cars out.
Right. And here we go. Picasso up into 3rd place, getting past Metamorph 19, but trying to get past Wander, who is, and he does, just on the inside of that turn, able to work his way around. Wander 1976, and we got a pile up.
Yep.
And Picasso able to make his way out of the pile up, and look who's coming. Matsuda also coming out of that pile up into 3rd place, knocking Metamorph 19 down into 4th. Buellman in 5th. Wander 1976 currently in 6th, with San Mahoney and Picasso now working, trying to get in together here. Picasso trying to make up some time, but San Mahoney's got quite the lead.
Yeah. It would have to, Sam would have to make a mistake, and he usually doesn't make mistakes.
Certainly doesn't make very many of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, so, but the Matsuda's, and, the 3rd spot is always one of the best.
Right, and
in terms of contention.
This is going to be our finish line right here. San Mahoney coming into the finish, and he saves a boost for last, and there we go.
Holy cow, a 101 lap.
San Mahoney finishing in 1st place. Picasso's going to grab 2nd. And Matsuda is going to grab 3rd, with Metamorph 19, Buellman, and Wander rounding out the top 6. And again, for the 2nd week in a row, here we go. San Mahoney and Matsuda making a double podium, with Picasso from the Hyde Park Ninjas making a very impressive 2nd place finish there for his second place finish of the season. Still yet to win, but making impressive runs nonetheless.
Wow.
Awesome. Congratulations
sure.
once again to San Mahoney. You got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
The guy is a beast on the track. Yeah. And we are going to see that beast again here very shortly in the Upland Racing Series race as well, because he is also racing there. So going to be exciting races, and congratulations to our top finishers today. Just an awesome run. Awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm actually like flabbergasted. The lap speed. I don't know if you were paying attention to like the lap speeds. I was like, holy cow! What are they in? Are they in stock cars?
I know, right? That was just a tremendous run, laying down, just shy of 1 minute laps. 101 on one. I saw 103 on one. That's just flying around the track and just an amazing run. All right, let's give away these carts. This is your last chance. Hashtag Vegas MCC. Get in there and get your cart going. We are going to give away carts now. We've got 11 entries. Let's do
I'm sorry. CC.
it.
I hope he put in the right one though. Yeah, he did. He got it above.
Yeah, he got it in.
But I like that. CC, senor.
Rock Reno, gotta love him. All right, here we go. We're gonna draw this right now. Vegas MCC. Somebody's winning 9 carts right now.
Boom, 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 boom. My heart is pounding. Who is it?
Wonder
Wonder.
1976 with the win. Wow! Congratulations, Wonder 1976. You got yourself 9 Iceman carts. Hit me up in a DM. We'll make arrangements to get them over to you. Congratulations once again. All right, that's going to do it for racing for us for this week. But I did want to talk about where we are going next week. We had the Castle Elite Racing Team home track this week. We've got the Mahoney Boys home track next week. We are on the MMVM Speed Blitz track, and super excited for that. And that's where we're going to be racing next week.
So it's
Oh,
gonna
no,
be a
I'm
tough
sorry.
one.
I'm sorry. Scratch that. Not next week. Or is it next? No, it's the week
It is.
after. Is it next
No.
week? No.
Next week.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
no.
No. It is next
Right.
week, and then we're on a break for Thanksgiving holiday in the United States, and then we're back
Then
with
we're back.
the final race of the season. So, all right, there we go. That's our thing. Congratulations to all of
story.
our winners today. Congratulations to all of our prize drawing winners. We will see you next week right here on the track.
Bye, everyone.